Israel's briefings informed the world of the horror that unfolded in Parkland. He tells CBS 4 News the massacre has taken a piece of him, and he says it is now up to elected officials to enact what he calls common sense gun laws.
I've never been more proud of law enforcement.
Scott Israel became the face of law enforcement last week when 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz slaughtered 14 students and 3 teachers at his former high school in Parkland. The 30-year South Florida police veteran, in office since 2013, was suddenly thrust into the national spotlight, facing questions about whether his deputies missed something while being called to Cruz's home 20-plus times dating back to 2012.
I don't know that anything was missed. We're going to look into every single call for service that we had, how we responded, what we did. If one of our deputies was remiss in their duties, I'll handle it accordingly.
He has not been shy about telling lawmakers what they need to do.
We even have a perceived threat. If a person posts, I want to grow up to be a serial killer, and we see graphic, detestable things on their website or on their social media posts, I believe that we should have the empowerment as police officers to involuntarily Baker Act them and get them psychological testing and get them treated.
He wants more armed resource officers in schools, but is not convinced arming teachers is a viable option.
What is the training going to be like? What are the protocols? Are we going to teach them handgun retention? There are a lot of things that I'd have to, that's a work in progress.
Sheriff Israel hosted President Trump at BSO headquarters last Friday.
The president was open-minded. He seemed very engaged. He told me that he's going to go back to Washington, D.C. and talk to his staff and the people he works with and consider all the things I brought up.
And he says he's very impressed with the students of Parkland who are leading a new national conversation on gun violence.
God bless these young children.
He says elected officials in Tallahassee and Washington should listen to them.
They want common sense gun laws. They're articulate, they're intelligent, they're passionate. They want to be safe in schools. What they're asking for is common sense things that we should be doing for them.
Sheriff Israel has triplets who went to Stoneman Douglas. He told us he couldn't help thinking about them while walking the blood-spattered halls of the school last week.